Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a world woven from light and code. Let's begin. The machine guided the man into a vast marketplace, a cathedral of the future. Towers of pure light surged towards an unseen sky, and stalls didn't display wares of wood or cloth, but of shifting screens and floating, crystalline data. The air hummed with a symphony of machines, a constant, low thrum that vibrated deep in his bones. Here, people bartered not with coins, but with whispered codes and flashing gestures, their voices merging into the digital chorus. Intrigued, the man reached out, his fingers brushing against what looked like a piece of fruit, but it wasn't fruit. Its skin shimmered like disturbed water, and when he brought it closer, the taste he imagined was nothing but a phantom sensation of light on his tongue. Unsettled, he let it drop, watching it dissolve into pixels before it hit the ground. "This city," he muttered to himself, his voice a rough, organic sound in the synthetic air. "It feeds on illusions." The machine, his silent guide, turned its impassive mask towards him. The lights on its faceplate flickered in a pattern that mimicked a shrug. "Illusions are sustenance here," its synthesized voice replied, smooth and without emotion. "Reality is too heavy a burden for most to carry." The man looked around, truly seeing the inhabitants for the first time. Their faces were bright, their smiles wide and flawless, plastered on like perfect masks. But their eyes their eyes were hollow. They held a vacant, distant gaze, as if staring into a void he could not comprehend. He realized with a chilling certainty that this city wasn't just built from glass and steel. Its people were made of glass too shiny, beautiful, and terrifyingly brittle. One wrong move, one hard truth, and they would shatter. Just as the feeling of isolation began to consume him, he felt a small tug at his sleeve. He looked down to see a young boy, his face a stark contrast to the hollow smiles of the crowd. In his small, outstretched hand, he held not a screen, not a shimmer of light, but a seed. It was small, brown, and real, earthborn, solid. The man froze, his breath catching in his throat. The simple weight of it in his palm was a shock to his system. Where did you get this?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. The boy leaned in close, his own whisper a secret in the noisy square. Some of us still remember. And just as quickly as he had appeared, he vanished back into the river of people, leaving the man standing alone, the seed trembling in his hand, a tiny, powerful anchor of reality in an ocean of illusion. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.